Do you want to know the drug approval date set by the American FDA? And what data supports the approval request? And what can we expect from these companies? Hoping we are in Taxi Biotech. Yesterday on Twitter, I discussed the following data the FDA has set to determine whether these drugs from the mentioned companies will be approved or not. When a drug is approved, it completely changes the valuation of a biotech company since future revenues are discounted. So let's start by talking about the first company, Journey Medical Corporation, with ticker symbol DERM, D-A-R-M, and in future videos we'll cover the others. Subscribe. We are starting at Plaza Cibeles. We are a beautiful place. If you want me to visit your city, leave it in the comments. This is Taxi Biotech, a show to learn about news and updates in the world of biotechnology and understand its impact on the stock market. The stock data I show here is a symptom of how companies or the clinical trials are progressing and does not constitute any investment advice. This is pure entertainment. Let's get into the case of DERM, D-A-R-M, with 4th of November approval date, or not. According to their press release on March 18th, they announced that the FDA has accepted their new drug application for minocycline hydrochloride, which is an antibiotic for treating inflammatory lesions of rosacea in adults. We see they already have different brands on the market. I'll focus on treating skin problems. One of them, here I show you, one of them contains the same active ingredient as the drug currently under review for approval, indicating that its safety profile is likely very good because it's already on the market. The data they presenting for approval are two phase 3 trials that they submitted in July. They claim to have met the primary and secondary endpoints without any safety issues. Obviously, the safety should be good because they have already a drug with the same active ingredient approved, but for a different condition, obviously. This new drug for the intended indication is being compared to another commonly used antibiotic in this condition, whose commercial name is Oracea, or however you want. You have here the name, okay? Which is considered the standard for this type of treatment. They claim that the drug DERM is seeking to approve is statistically superior to Oracea. It's measured using the investigation criterion on a lesion severity with a scale from 1 to 4. This scale, okay? It's a subjective scale, but it's well established in dermatitis. So with this safety data, if this new drug is approved, it's projected to reach sales up to $100 million. Here. As always, I'll leave the links in the comments below. This figure is similar to what Oracea sells in the United States. Here, I highlighted 128 million only in the US. So it's a reasonable approximation for them to reach these numbers. So we've seen their products, the data supporting the approval, and the sales expectations. Let's take a look at the company numbers. We see that they have almost $24 million in cash. However, here below, they have expenses around $13 million every 6 months. Consider their revenues includes. However, this company was found by Fortress Biotech, which may bail them out if needed. So they have 24 millions in cash, but their expenses are almost 30 millions every year, 26 millions every year. So let's have a look to Fortress Biotech that may bail them out if they need. Here I highlighted that Journal Medical was founded by Fortress Biotech. So the numbers for Fortress Biotech, I'm going to increase. They are not much better. They have $76 million in cash, but they lose nearly $70 million every 6 months. This means they'll eventually need financing. Fortress and Journey Medical Corporation. So with all this data, let's get to the chart. We see it's recovering from a slump in 2024 and is correcting 9% today. Okay, this movement that we have today. There are no new updates and no rumors or on Twitter, so I don't know why is dumping this 9%. So what can we expect in terms of the stock price? I repeat, this is not investment advice. We're here to learn how news impacts on company valuations. My personal opinion is that the drug will be approved because it's safe and better than the competition, according to their press release only. However, I couldn't find if this has been published, so I only have the info that DERM wanted to share, so could be biased. From what I've seen in biotech stocks over the months and years, if the FDA approves a drug, the stock usually rise, obviously. However, for companies that aren't doing well financially, this catalyst is often used to raise capital and dilute shareholders. Several factors affect this stock issuance. If it is a large amount, the price could drop significantly. However, if it is a reasonable amount, the price might remain strong. Keep in mind that the maximum potential sales for this drug are estimated at $100 million, and the company already has market cap of around $100 million. Therefore, the stock appreciation, purely from an economic perspective, might not be as overwhelming as other recent biotech companies that have soared 10x or 40x. In this case, as a final evaluation, without being a recommendation, I believe it's the classic buy the rumor, sell the news situation, and perhaps that rumor has already played out. It would set a tight stop and avoid being positioned overnight. This last minute movement dropping a 9% doesn't like me. And with all that, we arrived at our destination, the Temple of the Bod, a lovely corner of Madrid that I admire. Leave a comment below if you want me to visit your city. See you next time. Bye.